putter lie angle. So what should it be? Does it have to be a certain place? Should it align with your forearms and the rest of your body? All those questions answered in today's video. So putter lie angle, which is, you can measure it one of two ways. So you can measure it as this angle coming back off of vertical, or you can measure it how far it is up off the ground from horizontal. Most times when you'll see when putters are measured, people will tell you how far the putter is from horizontal to the ground. So obviously 90 degrees would be vertically straight up, 45 would be about right here. Most putters, or almost all OEM manufactured putters, are going to be somewhere between a lie angle of 70 to 71 degrees. That seems to be the range, even though it seems to be coming down with some manufacturers. Now, a couple years ago, I did a video on putter fitting, and one of the things that I talked about, where I got a lot of questions on, was, do putters have to be as upright as I made them out to be in that video? And for quick access, I'll post a link down to that video if you want to watch it down in the description below. But what it was it was to identify, as most, or the theory in coaching for a lot of coaches, was that the putter shaft should be in line with your forearms when you set up. So that there should be a direct line from the shaft through the forearm and would travel outside the back of your arm. So everything you would be able to putt in one continual plane. If there's an issue with that, is that if you look at the anatomy of most individuals, males for example, when you hang your arms straight down, if you were to turn your palms towards the camera as I'm doing here, you'll notice that my shoulder to my elbow is vertical, but my elbow to my fingertips are at an angle. And the average human beings, those are going to run, for males, usually in the 75 to 78 degree category. And for women, the carrying angle is going to be a little greater. It's going to be more in the 72 to 74 degree category. So the point of that video that I made some time ago, which a lot of you commented on or had questions about, where I said that putters should be more upright, that was if you were going to putt and want to have the alignment of the plane of the shaft the same as the plane of the arm. Okay, so if you're going to do it from anatomical structure, which let's say for a male on average is 76 degrees, then your putter lie angle should be more upright by approximately 5 degrees more than the standard average putter is off the rack. Now, if you want to know how some other things work in the putting, you do not have to have your putter at that excessive upright lie angle if you don't want to. Bryson DeChambeau, if I'm not mistaken, you can look it up, he has his putter, I believe it's set to 78 degree lie angle, and Bryson is very upright with how he holds his putter. In fact, 78 degrees, 80 might be the maximum, but 78 degrees is pretty upright. But he has that shaft in line with his forearms because that's the theory that he adheres to, and it works exceptionally well. And I agree that it would work very well. But for those of you who don't want to have your putter that upright and cannot find a manufacturer to either bend it that extreme or make one that extreme, there are some things that you need to do if you want to have a putter that's much flatter. If you want to have your traditional putter off the rack and be further away from the ball and not have your eyes over it and all those other things that it's going to cause, that's perfectly fine. But the one important thing that you're going to need to remember with a flatter putter, the tendency is as the center of mass of that putter and that head try to realign itself directly under the butt end of the grip like this, and this is an offset plumber's neck, but this happens with any putter. Center of mass, center of gravity will try to align itself vertically under the butt end of the club. So what does that mean when you make your stroke? The further you are away from the ball, meaning the flatter the putter, the more that putter is going to want to come inside on the takeaway because the mass is trying to align itself again under the butt end of the shaft. So one thing that you're going to need to do is, that is called vertical torque, this way. So one thing you're going to need to do if you like to use a putter that's flatter because it's your favorite, you putt great with it over time, etc., you're going to need to hold the grip much more firmly. So if most people will hold a putter grip, let's just say in a 4 or 5 out of 10, the flatter the lie angle of your putter, the more firmly you're going to have to hold it. So if you have, let's say, a 70, 69 degree lie angle, you're going to need to hold that putter with a firmness of about at least a 6 or a 7 so that that putter head, as you make your stroke, doesn't fall to the inside and contract on a good arc or straight back and straight through, whatever swing theory you adhere to. So the gist of this video is, no, you do not have to have a putter lie angle that is in line with the forearms unless you adhere to that theory, and then you're going to have to crank it up about 4, 5, 6 degrees upright. You can putt with a flatter putter that does not align with the forearms, but again, you are going to have to hold it much more firmly at a rate of about 6, 7, maybe even 8, so that that putter doesn't arc too much to the inside and disrupt your stroke. Hey everybody, thank you for watching another one of our videos. If you found this useful and used it in your game, don't forget to click that like button and let us know down in the comments below. Also, don't forget to check out our podcast, one of the hottest podcasts in golf, Golf 360. If you'd like to watch another one of our videos or subscribe to our channel, you can do so right over here.